So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom, and this is the Saboteur, who is in KV5, the fantastic Russian Tier 8 premium heavy tank. A lot of discussion going on forums and various websites at the moment around this tank, because it has had, in the last patch, or the patch before last, had a fairly significant buff. And at the time everyone went, well, why does it need that then? Because it's always been one of those tanks that if you know what you're doing in it, you can have some fantastic games, and it's really tough to penetrate. Very, very thick armour, quite slow moving, as you can see here, but for some it had very well known weaknesses. So the particularly the Radio Man's cupola in the front of the tank, and for some unknown reason Wargaming decided that needed buffing, so that in particular got a significant increase in armor, which makes it very, very tough to pen now, even whereas before it was quite easy. Anyway, we're on Erlenberg. Saboteurs come down the right hand side. Unusually on this map, normally what happens is that all the green teams start on the south and continue down the 7890 line, and virtually nothing goes across the water to the other side. In this game, more of the team have gone that way than they have this side, and it looks like the enemy have pivoted quite a lot this way as well. Anyway, you're getting to see the bounciness of this tank, because those the only thing that's caused him any damage, up until that point, the only thing that caused him any damage was an HE shell from the VK2801. Everything else, AP wise, has bounced up until that Panther 88 managed to pen him. So, but he has had some support. That Scorpion G is very, very well advanced, and has just bumped this map up a little bit so you can see a bit more what's going on. Here we go. So he's had some support, and they've done a really good job. He's blocked quite a lot of shots on him. Excuse me, I'm still snuffling with a terrible cold. So even though the bulk of his team went the other way, they're losing. I never understand why that happens. You get lemming trains where, you know, pretty much the entire team will go one flank, and they'll fight about 5 tanks of the enemy team and lose. Meanwhile, the other flank, where there's 2 of you, 3 of you holding off against pretty much the whole enemy team, you win, or at least hold your own. Anyway, there's a lot of flicking around. I wish you wouldn't do that, Saboteur. He's come up the hill. He's chasing down this Panther 88. You have to watch his back, because there's going to be stuff down towards the base. But at the moment, his luck is holding, and clearly there wasn't anybody supporting. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's just the VK. Well, he's got a hell of a job. He's got the derp gun by the look of it, so he's firing HE shells, and yeah, while they can be a nuisance for Saboteur, they're not going to knock him out. It's not straight away anyway. So we're now at the traditional impasse of Erlenberg. We've taken our side of the river, one side of the river, and now what do? Do you try and cross in the face of all the sort of, well, the enemy have got a Panther 2, they've got a Scorpion, they've got a E25. They're all guaranteed to be lined up on that edge. Oh, and there we go. Nice hit into the Hummel. Unlucky not to kill him. Hummel didn't even respond, seemed to fire at something else. So there goes the Hummel. Jag Panther 2, very powerful tank. But not when you're angled like that. I don't think that shot even connected. That was weird. Okay, so, and there E25 has got into a very odd position as well. Instead of sitting up at the back and sniping, he's come right forward to the river. Oh, you're making me seasick, you are. All this flicking around, Saboteur. It's determined to try and do something about that Jag Panther 2. The problem is, that upper glacis of the Jag Panther is really, really difficult to pen. And there you go, especially when you hit it in the gun mantle. And he tried to angle there, but that shot went straight through him. 500 hit. Wow. I'd love to see where that hit. Let's see if we can see. Oh yeah, look, it went right through hole there, or was that? Oops. Trying to see where that went. I thought that was a hole beside the machine gun hatch, but I think that's like a light or something. Comet having a speculative shot, but even the side armour of this beast is just impossible to pen. E25 flying premium, however, can. So, Saboteur's heading back to the middle. Not quite sure what he's planning to do here. He's taking shots from the E25, but that one didn't pen because he was better angled. E25's gun is just not powerful enough at range. Ooh. Nice shot. Didn't really aim very much there. Actually dodged the reply shot. Gun reloads pretty quickly on the KV5. Oh, what the heck is that guy? That guy's supposedly a good player. And he just keeps rolling up, allowing Saboteur to get shots on him. Can he aim in? Can he aim in? Yes, he can. Very nicely done. However, the team is now losing. He's taking a lot of hits from that E25. That E25 is peppering his hull with premium rounds. And although the KV5's side armour is pretty good, gold rounds on a flat surface are going to go through. Oh, can you finish this guy off? No, that was just a bit adventurous. It's not a snipey tank, this. Down to 300 health, which puts him in danger category from most of the enemy tanks, apart from the AT and the E25, either of whom can one-shot him. FCM can probably one-shot him, so he's got to be careful of that. Jag Panther certainly can. But if the 110 is going to stand side on, then there's not much to worry about. Oh, can he get a shot on that? Oh, come on, watch that. Oh, lovely looping shot. You see the loop on that shell. So he's just turned the game around now. The team is looking rather in a problem, but those quick kills have really helped the team. And he's now finished off the VK. Wow, so it's now honours even. Excuse me. Oh, Saboteur, stop flicking your turret around and everything. It makes me dizzy just watching. So, what do we got left? We got the stealth tank, which is ominously called Ghost Tank 47 in the E25, and if you guys have seen that guy, those tanks, they can materialise and dematerialise at the drop of a hat. They're just extraordinary tanks. Can't buy them anymore. They were taken out of the game shops some time ago. Somebody, that must be the FCM. Well, we know the FCM was down at the at the friendly base, and he clearly has now hopped into the cap. But we haven't seen the 87 for a while. Ah, there is the 87. Okay, and that was a very fortunate shot again. 87 has got his side and back to us. Can Saboteur get up there and put a shell or two into his rear? Scorpion took a big hit. Nice shot. Nice shot. Okay, so just the E25, and the Scorpion's still being hit, which means the E25 must be over here somewhere. But where? The danger is the E25 will see Saboteur long before Saboteur will see the E25. And he's asking for sort of direction on where the shots were coming from. Okay, so up there, up towards the castle. So, what to do? Saboteur's done 3,000 damage, he's got 8 kills so far, so he's had a monster game. But he's not sure what to do here. This is one of those moments in a game where you just, you know, you could win the game or you could quite easily lose the game. and he's not really sure how to play this, because the trouble is he is in a big lumbering brute of a tank that may not spot the E25 before he's actually whittled down to nothing. The Scorpion is pretty much, what's his health at the moment? Let's have a quick look. Oh yeah, so he's a one shot to the E25 on 50 health. So this is challenging. The Scorpion has the view range, the KV5 does not. But if the Scorpion moves forward, chances are he's going to get killed. So we've got ourselves an impasse here. Oh, that's interesting. Saboteur was clearly not expecting that, which means the E25's got closer. Did manage to bounce that premium round off his side though, even though it wasn't very well angled. It was enough. I think the gun on the E25 is not good enough to go through the frontal or the angled side armour of the KV5. It has to fire at a completely flat surface, even using premium. So Saboteur's resorted to firing some random shots up into the hill to see whether he can actually get lucky, but I suggest that's probably not going to make much difference, because my betting is that E25 has moved. A good E25 player, and this guy looks like he is, will fire a few shots in one location, then once the enemies start to acquire him, will move somewhere else. And if he's got any sense at all, he'll probably be coming round. Well, if I was him, I would be trying to come over the bridge further north and come around the back of the Scorpion and the... Oh, and there you go. That's exactly what he's done. He took the first shot and he's got lucky. He's been spotted. But, he got spotted, but he's backed away behind the bushes. Now he's heading back over the other side of the river again. Saboteur is probably a two-shot. Unless the E25 rolls up really high. Saboteur's probably got two shots, but the trouble is, as you saw already, he's going to take one shot before he even knows where the E25 is, and that doesn't give him an awful lot to play with, because the E25 reloads and fires again so rapidly. That could still be the case that he wouldn't actually see him enough to acquire the target and actually fire a shell before he died with the second shot. So, so he's heading along. Well, we've now got the 2-minute warning come up. So this is really, really tense. Scorpion. This, I think, there's a good. I don't know. I'm trying to think what I would do in this situation, and I can see why. Saboteur's doing this. He's heading for the enemy base to try and put the E25 under pressure, and also the bonus of this is and then he gets really lucky, although he missed the shot, so that E25 is going to take a couple of hits from Saboteur. However, he's a one shot to the Scorpion G. Now what's the E25 going to do? Because realistically, this is all in his hands. Because the KV5 is so slow, and because he... oh, there he goes again. Come on. Oh, we got unlucky there. Really unlucky. Come on, fire again. What is that E25 doing? Could it actually be he's run out of shells? Not possible, surely. He doesn't seem too keen to stand a fight. Again, I suppose he doesn't know where the Scorpion is, but and the Scorpion is coming up to help him. With good E25, we'd probably get round the back and side of the... oh, nice shot. Now he's running. Oh no, he's turning back round. He fired one shot. No damage. And there you go. Saboteur managed to finish him off. Good game. So that was a good game in the end from Saboteur. Finished up with a first class. Just shows how well people play this tank. KV5 is a monster. And if that sort of game, and that was a really good game from the Saboteur, the fact that was, inverted commas, only a first class, shows how good people play this tank. You got Hand of God, which is for when you survive and win a battle having received damage from at least 4 enemy vehicles. Well, he got hit by a lot of vehicles. So you got Bruiser, you got Duelist, you got Fire for Effect, Shell Proof. You got Radley Waters, which is for killing 8 or 9 enemy tanks in a game. You got Spartan, Steel Wool, and Top Gun. Fantastic row of medals there. Look at the number of tanks he hit or caused damage to. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 out of the 15 tanks. That's pretty impressive. Didn't come top. That honour went to the Scorpion G, who did more damage but less kills. But Saboteur came second, 3,625 damage and 9 kills for a a base XP of 1,332. So between them, they basically carried the team. The I6 did a fair bit, as did the FV4202P, but basically it was the Scorpion and the KV5 that carried that game. He fired 29 shots, hit with 18 of them, penned with 16. Gun on the KV5 is its big weakness. It's not particularly good, but you know, you get it in the right situation, you can do some punishment, give out some punishment. He took 19 hits, 8 of which penned, 11 bounced, so he actually blocked 2,000, just shy of 2,000 damage, which is on the low side actually for a KV5. But yeah, it is what it is. And look at this, he made nearly 100,000 credits, after costs of which there weren't many, didn't fire any premium or anything like that, came out 83,637 profit. If he hadn't been running a premium account, which he was, he still would have made 50,500 credits, which is really, really substantial. Just shy of 2,000 XP, times 3 for the day, plus for being in a premium tank gave him 6,194 XP. If he hadn't been running premium, still would have been 4,129. So a really, really good result. And that is the wonderful KV5. And they want to buff it. Well, they want to do something about it. I just, yeah. Words fail me. This tank is so good. And then they buffed it, and now they're wondering why they buffed it. I don't know. Just go figure. Sometimes those guys in Kiev, they just seem to live in a different world. Anyway, this has been Gamer Dom. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click the like button down below, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. Really, really helps. Thanks very much indeed for those who have subscribed. Put any comments down below. Let me know what you think about the KV5. Have you got it? Do you regret not buying it when it was on sale? Because it's no longer available in the shops. You have to wait until it appears for a special occasion. I bought it. I love it. I love platooning in it. You've seen some of my my live gameplay videos that I often use it in a platoon. I think in a platoon of 2 or 3 of these, it's just devastating, because they do get premium matchmaking, and that is very, very rare these days. In fact, no new premium tanks get a preferential matchmaking, so these things will only see tier 9 as a maximum. They will not see tier 10 battles, unless you screw up on the matchmaking, of course. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you again soon. Enjoy your games, have fun. Remember, it's all about having fun. Don't take it too seriously, and I'll see you again soon. Gamer Dom out.